Hello, welcome back, or if you just joined, welcome to the second part of the Sunday stream. Can we have an AV check to get us going here? AV's good, right. Yes, if you're going to join this evening, you may get away with the first couple of legs in a normal propeller plane, because they're quite short legs, but I will warn you after that, there's 60 nautical miles ago, so you're probably better off with a turboprop, like a Caravan, or something else quick. At least 150 knots is what you're looking at. So if you want to join, a normal prop will be fine for the first couple of legs, but after that, I think you're going to struggle to keep up, because we've got over 400 miles ahead of us, and we need to get a move on, frankly. So if you're just joining, get in. Exclamation mark routes if you want the routes that we're taking today. We're currently at WATC. Let me just show you where we are. We are at WATC, and if you wonder where we are in the world, that's where we are in the world. There's Australia, and we're just south of Indonesia, and we're going to be going effectively east to west, so going in a westerly direction, and we're just island hopping. There are quite a few, obviously, a lot of volcanic stuff around here, so a lot of very big peaks, but we're just going to navigate our way around stuff, essentially, and see how it goes. So, for example, when we take off here at 2-3, we'll probably just use the coast, go along the coast there, which should be quite pretty, and then come in on 2-7. So yeah, if you want to get on the server, then you need to make sure that you have the correct options set, but you need to click on your name and choose the North Europe server is the one that we're all on. That will ensure that you're on the right one. And then in your flight settings, make sure you've got all in group so that everybody sees you and you see them. That's it, really. Black Hawk, so thank you for 68. Globetrotter 35. A rock for you with half a year. 19 in total. Naughty Gnome, thank you for subbing. New Axel 46. And Jones gifted a sub to Weasel. Welcome back to 14, Weasel. You only have Western and Central Europe. That's a bit weird. That's very weird. Try going offline and back online again. See if it cycles it. So I'll give you guys a couple of minutes here in case you're trying to get back in or change aircraft or something, and then we're going to have to get a move on. SND, 29 months, one more month until the blue-topped acorn. Oh yeah. The sun is just rising over there. We've got a local time here of about 5:30 a.m. It is in the southern hemisphere, so they're starting to get towards their summer now. But as you can see, the sun's going to pop up shortly. So it should be a nice journey, I think. Just starting to hit the peaks up there. Is an SR22 quick enough? Maybe. I'm not 100%. You can give it a try. The TBM is definitely, you know, the TBM won't have any problem, but I'm in a Caravan, so if you can keep up with a Caravan, then you'll be fine. Local time 5:20. How does that work? What do you mean? You set the local time to whatever you want. That's what you do. You can set the local time on any flight. Oh, hello. Why in a jet? Why not? It's up to them. If you bring it, you land it. That's the only rule. And I mean land it, not plow it into a tarmac. At least they patched the ghost cockpit. I heard they have, but until we actually test it this evening, I don't know. Hopefully we won't get any more switches going click, 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 click. But we'll see. Cool. So we have the sunrise behind us. Let's make sure we've got enough fuel for the journey. Let's give it plenty of fuel. I think we'll fly runway heading, so I'll put the heading bug on 230 and just fly runway heading until we get to the coast and then follow along the coast, I think. Maybe like 1,500 feet or so. Nice and low. We'll see. We shall see what the terrain is like. One day you hope to join me. Make it today. S&D, thank you for 29. I am doing well. Thank you, S&D. European North server not available in France. Okay, that's a bit weird. Why would North server not be available to you? Anyway, we need to get going here, so let's get this show on the road. Is my track IR still working? Yes, it is. Got local barrow. Yes, we have. Right, guys, let's go. Brakes off. Let's do the first leg. Oh, she's heavy. There we go. And we're up. Yeah, we just about got off the ground. Didn't want to fly. ITT's a bit high. It should be nice as the sun just catches the hills. Nice. Very nice. Oh, she doesn't want to climb. Really, really heavy. I think I should have put a bit less fuel in. Lovely view. No, it's not the speed brakes. Just climbing a bit more now. You're struggling too. Just make sure your flaps are up because I think I left mine out a bit too long. Right, let's get the heading bug selected. There we go. Wow, look how quickly the sun came up. Let's get the old camera. Yeah, look how quickly the sun just popped up and lit the whole island. That's amazing. Mr. Chippy, thank you for 29 months. And Flipstar, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Nut House, Flipstar. Lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Gorgeous. So many trees. Anybody can join the flight in us. I suggest that you spawn in. If you want to join, we're here. We're heading to WATE. So if you spawn in on runway 27 at WATE, then you'll be ready for when we arrive. And then you can carry on. But yeah, hopefully some very hilly but beautiful terrain. Check the engine and stuff. Okay, all good. Local pressure. Well, it looks like we've got some fantastic weather. I was a bit worried about the weather, but it looks like it's super clear today. Yeah, I'm at 2,000 feet. This hill's definitely at 2,000 feet, which means all that all up there must be like at least 3. Right, I'm cruising about 160 knots, guys. Airspeed. He's going to say your gear's down. Well done. Your gear's down. It's always down. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why the caravan's not as quick. I can see a caravan behind me. There's one up there as well. Look at that, it's gorgeous. You're at a citation and it's too quick, can't keep it under 200. What, the CJ4? Yeah, you'll be going a bit too fast in that. Mr. Manmaze, thank you for 52 months. Angle Tinker, it's early morning but live weather, so it seems to be quite clear. These little villages here. How remote can you get? I don't know what that is. It's only showing me a generic model of the plane. So anyway, if we go to here, we can more or less track along the coast and then looking at 4 flights, I think. I think the approach will be interesting. I think we have to go round the back of that hill there, I believe. Sit a little bit higher. Mr. Hendo, thank you for 33. You crash your citation into the mountains. Wait, what? Did they suddenly jump out in front of you? Ah, mountain! How do you hit a mountain on a clear day? You was too busy watching the stream. Remember, aviate, navigate, streamivate. That's the... You gotta fly the plane first, watch the stream third. Yeah, it was the clouds that did it, obviously. I'm kind of glad that we're flying away from the sun and not into it, though. I think flying into it would be a bit tricky. I suppose all your flying equipment has USB connectors. Have you connected all separately to the computer or through a USB hub? It's funny, we were talking about this yesterday, and I gave people a link to the USB hub that I use. To which the response was, 32 quid? Yeah. Oh, I've been looking for USB hubs, but they keep disconnecting and going wrong on me. Oh, okay. Well, I've got this 32 quid one and it doesn't. Yeah, I did link it yesterday. I don't know if the mods have got a link still. Actually, I used two of them. I use one on the rig and I use one on the desk, and they're both connected to the PC. And you can disconnect individual USB ports, which is the main reason I got it. So yeah, it's a powered USB hub that you can turn ports on and off. And it provides pass-through 2-amp charging to your tablets and stuff. You just got your Atolla USB hub delivered today, hooking it up so far so good. There you go. Oh yeah, General Casualty ordered one yesterday. Yeah, he ordered one. Yeah, so the actual airfield is on the other side of this giant hill. So I think we're going to have to go around and then like left base into 27. I need a gaming setup video. Yeah, I intend to make one, but my throttle quadrant is coming soon from Honeycomb, and I kind of want to get that mounted first. Nick Magic, thank you very much for subbing, Nick. Welcome. Your own paint job. Yeah, this was done by one of the subs, Sir Blackie. It's freely available for anybody to use. Mr. Dragon Hero with almost 4 years. Let's just deviate slightly around this corner here. Want to make sure I don't fly into a mountain as well and get laughed at. Have you got delivery verification? I've had an email from Honeycomb saying they've dispatched it and give me a tracking number, but you know, I reckon it'll take like a week to get here. We shall see. Right, so runway 27, this bit here, if you actually look at it, as we get round the corner here, we can follow that kind of coastal section in, land on 27, and that'll be our first stop today. The AP is still bugged. It's still not ideal. You're welcome, Goose. You're guessing the turn on AP, plane turns sharply thing. Ah. I thought they'd fix that, but obviously not. So the actual airfield is here somewhere. I love the A400M, gens. I love the A400M. Been in the cargo bay of one. Watched them fly. That Riyadh, they're amazing. There's the airfield. Trying to eat and fly a Magnum at the same time. I know, pilots have the same problem. To get rid of some speed so we can drop the flaps. Yes, they are stream decks. That is what I see. Got a little bit too much energy going in. Wow, this is quite a busy city. And we're down. Right, let's spin around and go back to 27 threshold. Yeah, some of these houses are so close to the runway. Look at this. It's crazy. I reckon they're all plane spotters. They don't actually have a taxiway. Interesting. Right, let's have a look at the next leg. Where's this? North of Australia, south of Indonesia. Right, that was fun. Next one. So we're taking off out of here, WATE, and we'll be heading north, west, west. I think we'll just follow the coast again. So you can see the coastline there. We'll literally go and pick up that bay area and just follow the coast all the way along until we get to mainland, and then I think we're going to have to sort of cut left of that hill. There's a big hill there, so we may, when we get to the edge of that coast, we may have to keep left about 4 or 5 miles just to run through that valley. So we'll run left side of that mountain and line up on 2.8. So more or less something along the lines of, if I can get this thing to edit, something like that-ish is what we'll do. Okay, all ready? Right, brakes off. Let's go. In-game time is now local 5:52 a.m. So I've set live weather, but set local time at about 5:55-ish. Blimey, look at this place. These guys just live right next to the airfield. They even put a tower block at the end. That's just nuts. This place is mad. The prop makes it look like a planet. I think they've changed this prop, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did this weather come from? Rip. Yeah, so much for nice scenery. Okay, I'm thinking maybe it'll burn off when the sun comes up, but who knows? Any changes or new stuff in the Discord server? It's hard to say subscribe when the subs expire. KC. What do you mean changes in the Discord server? I don't know what you mean. Okay, we'll track to the right a little bit. Try and follow the coast. Speedcuber, thank you for 4 years. Can't wait until I'm able to get this game. Still playing ETS or ATS, haven't seen any new SNT lately. Been flying since August, mostly, Speedcuber. Thank you for 4 years, sir. Wow, look at this. Pocketed cloud. That's a rather nice shot, isn't it? Grab that. Maybe a bit of elevation would be the order of the day here. Let's move up to like 3k. Try and get over this cloud. Nothing special, just wonder if there was any change in regards to that in the sub server so we can stay in the server for a few days between the sub expires and resub. You can now, Casey. You've always been able to. You've always had a 3-day grace period. So when your sub ends, you've got 3 days before it kicks you out. I mean, how long? The problem is, Casey, is like, how long do we make that grace period? 3 days seem fairly reasonable. But obviously, if you're on Twitch Prime, you may not remember. So, I always say to people, if you've got a Twitch Prime sub, just put a monthly entry in your calendar to remind you to go back and resub. Wow, this is kind of spooky and weird. Look at it. This cloud cover's bizarre. You made some changes this week. That was me getting some stuff ready for, because I had to make it. Discord requires me now to have certain things in place. For example, the Discord bots remove things that are mature unless the room is flagged as NSFW, not safe for work. So you have to do certain things to the server. But also I'm getting permissions ready to make some of the rooms available to the public, like the informational rooms. That's some of the other stuff I'm doing. But the actual grace period between being a sub never changed. You would say a week is okay. I don't know. I mean, you're the only person that's complained about it so far, Casey. I don't know if anybody else has fallen foul of it, but... Right, we need to keep left a bit here. Need to be aiming for the valley somewhere over here. I don't know what elevation we're going to need, but in theory there's a valley there, but I think all the clouds sat in it currently. Eric 6666, thank you for 62 months. That's a lot of 6 in that number. Get kicked out on occasion because of the prime, mostly if the sub falls off at the wrong time, like a non-morning. Got you. You don't have these clouds in your sim when you're on live weather. What's your barrel pressure on here? If you press the B key, what does that number change to? 29 point something. I don't know why you're not seeing clouds. Maybe it's because I'm on ultra clouds or something. Maybe you need to be on ultra clouds to see them. Well, I get free clouds, okay? Yankee Wraith, thank you for almost 3 years. So there's the big peak we talked about. So we need to go here somewhat. You didn't get the cloud DLC. I know, that's the thing. I paid extra for cloud DLC. Looks like the Battle of Britain, look at it. Almost as good as the Train Sim World 2 Skybox. No, it could never be that good. Okay, there's the valley. Look at that, looks so good. Oh my god, that looks so good. It's beautiful. heading 284. They're heading on 280. There's a volcanic peak over there. Look at that. That looks like an active volcano to me. You've crashed your desktop already, Dave. Uh-oh. Close your browser. Just close anything you don't need, Dave. I'm at 3,000 feet here, and that ground is less than 1,000 feet below me. I'm sure about that. Yes, Razor, it's just other people. Anybody that wants to fly along can fly the same route, and it shows me some of them, but not all of them. Oh yeah, Von Hogan. We're galactic wide, not just worldwide. We deliver anywhere in the known universe. Yeah, and beyond. Anywhere in the known universe and beyond, we deliver. I think we're about 7 nautical away. Oh no, 4. Airfield should be coming up fairly soon, actually. Is it? Where are you? Whoa! Did you see that? That was nuts. Has anybody seen a runway? No, I'm just using stock weather. Not got wrecks. Like I need to be descending even though I don't actually have a visual yet. Has anybody seen the runway? Oh, there it is. Right there, you see it? Blimey, that was tricky. Lucky it didn't hit the plane. Can you imagine?
Mile final runway 28.
Right, we're on a 3-mile final. Lightning fix plan for update 5. Yeah. They seem to do like a minor and then a major update. And the next one's major, I think. Flying Phil, thank you very much for subbing, Flying Phil. Welcome to the Net House. Let's get the speed under control. CSJ, 1 second. That was insane lightning. Some people look a bit high. Jeez, that V speed. And we're down. All right, let's turn around and go back to the threshold. CSJ, 53 months. How's everyone today? We're doing okay. Thank you. Hope you're well, sir. Active simulation. Thank you for 3 months. I don't think I missed anyone out. Airport is WATB. Look at that view in the distance. That's amazing. Right, next stop. So we're taking off out of runway 28. We're going to track in between these two mountain peaks here. And we're going to be tracking almost in a straight line this time, I think. Over a massive valley. So this is one of the longer legs and takes us all the way to the coast at WATO. So I think we'll have some pretty cool scenery on the way. I don't know if we need to climb to any specific elevation. I guess 3,000 I'm going to go for. Actually, no. I might go 4,000 because we're already at 1,500. So that gives us 2,500 feet above ground at this point. So I think I'll go 4K and see how it goes. But, you know, it is fairly hilly territory, so you have to see how it goes. Right, let's put it in nav mode. Right, punch it, Chewie. You might need 6,000. Yeah, I think I'm hoping we can fly along the valley, but we'll see. I didn't look at the sky vector chart to see what the MSA said. Yeah, that's Hellstrike. I know, right? He sort of like, so he sort of went along the runway and then just immediately went into a climb. Alright, flaps are up. I do hope they fix the lightning soon, though. I mean, I do love the lightning, but I just don't like it all the time. No idea, Craig. Right, I think we have to go heading mode. Just go through this valley for a second.
500.
Yeah, I'm trying to climb, just wondering what altitude to go to, really. There's a lot of big hills in the distance. Yeah. Let's get it back on nav. We may need a bit of altitude. MJ Car, thank you for 49 months. Those hills look pretty high to me. A bit higher than I thought they would be. I'm gonna go to 5k and see what happens. Welcome back, Flamingo. That does look good though, doesn't it? Look at that. That does look really good. Yes, Failshady, as far as I can tell, I've not had any dials turn on or off yet. Everything's stayed the same, it's not been clicking. So I think they've solved that one, which is good. Progress. It looked like the lightning hit that plane then. You managed to find a honeycomb yoke in stock, but no one has throttles or rudders. Do you think it would be difficult to use the yoke and keyboard for the control? Right, so you can't buy a throttle or a rudder yet. They're not actually released. So that's the reason you can't buy one. They're not out. But you're going to need some way of applying throttle and some way of controlling the rudder. So you're going to have to use a different control for that. What do you map, Possum? What do you use to map the throttle and rudder? You're going to map something. Don't know what height these are here. We either go slightly left and go round it, or you climb over it. Did you see that lightning? That was stupid. It literally went like that. You went with Logitech pedals from BH Photo, finally shipped today. Can't wait to finally have rudder pedals. Nice. Right, so using keyboard, Possum. You're just basically doing the keyboard mappings like F1, F4, that kind of thing. Oh, somebody just got slammed by a nut slammer. Using some of the buttons on the yoke. Use FLC to maintain the climb. Fair enough. I think so. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I think so, Foshardy. The Nut Slammer brain transplant has been a success, I think. We did some more tuning this week. And he's getting there. Not perfect, but getting there. It's pretty impossible to create a perfect bot, you know, because they're always going to do things. There's always going to be exceptions to the rule. Like, oh, it should have allowed that. But bots don't work on context, they work on patterns. So many characters of this, or so many, you know, whatever, symbols, numbers, whatever it is, caps. But I think he's working okay at the moment. I most definitely think we're going to need to go a little bit higher. Yeah, there's like the mountain ranges just got higher and higher since the valley. I think we can just nip round that bit. Look at the clouds though. Imagine flying on a day like this would be incredible. You just went over the top of the peak at just over 6,000. Would that be that peak over here? So if I go 6k over this bit, I should be fine. Because the valley I'm going through at the moment looks like it should clear it. Fair enough. So if that's at 6k, that's at 5.5. That's probably 5. Taipan, a lot of the rules that Nut Slammer has, there are exceptions for subs. So you do get more leniency from Nut Slammer. I look forward to when they patch the lightning and actually seeing lightning when it should be there. I think it would be amazing. Hello, can you play some ETS2 today? I really love that game. Sure, no problem. I'll just I'll finish this flight off and then we'll switch game for you. Which leg are we now on? We are on the leg from TB to TO. That's where we are. I'll show you. If it'll let me grab this window. There you go. This section here is where we are. Just going over a peak. It's kind of hard to see the peaks on here. I wonder what that is over here. It looks like a collapsed volcano or something. Hey, Dave. Can I barrel roll for you, gents? No problem, sir. We're here to take requests. It's getting a bit bumpy. See, that's what I like, when it does like patches of fog just in the little valleys and stuff. That looks so cool. Can we do a drone roll again? Did you like the drone roll? Hang on, Rome. There you go. Ready? There you go. There's a drone roll. I don't know, is that a fluffy cloud though? I think it is. Right, so when we get there, we've got a choice of 1.7 or 3.5. I'm thinking that we should go 1.7 just because it looks more fun. So I reckon what happens, we get near TO and then we turn northbound and then do a left turn back into 1.7. So we basically fly, we get to about here, turn right, and then follow this island chain in back in again. Like that. And that looks more fun to me. It's actually an airfield right here. That's interesting. That's really interesting. There's an airfield here, which... Was that the one that it... Wait, was that the one that somebody said isn't in Microsoft Flight Sim? No, that's not where we're going, but that's where I was going to go, I think. I'm sure that was the stop I was going to make, but somebody said it wasn't available in Flight Sim. It's WATG, it doesn't exist in the sim. Is that TG? So the airfield is in the sim, but it's not in the nav data, so it didn't show up on the main menu. That's where I wanted to land. That's why this leg's so long, because I wanted to land there. How annoying is that? They've actually modelled it. They just didn't put the data in to say so. That's not actually a runway. Well, you could have fooled me. Oh well. You small indie developer. Yeah, what do you expect from an early access game from a small indie developer? The NDB is there, but no airport data. I need to fix that. Little random communities that are not even connected by any significant road. Like the biggest roads they have are those little ones there. You're telling me a random farm field in the US is there, but an actual airport is not? Apparently, it looks like a mistake. There are several defunct airports that are there but have been converted into something else IRL. Is that one of them? IRL, is that an airfield that doesn't exist anymore? Got the A320 Escort going on. Right, we can start to see the coast now, which is that bit there, is that bit there. So that island in the distance, that one is where we're going to turn in. So like that bit. Yeah, Shoe Bandits, the Thunder's a bug at the moment. The roads around here are like twice as long as they need to be. Just because of all the zigzags. IRL, would you rather land on a narrow runway or a short runway? Personally, I'd rather land on a narrow runway. But that's like, when I trained in my PPL, I flew out of Earl's Cone, and Earl's Cone tarmac runway is literally as wide as a taxiway. And I did my night rating there as well, so you become very used to landing on narrow runways. It makes you a lot more accurate. And so when you go on a normal runway, it just feels easy. Have they not fixed that speed brake bug? Hang on, let me activate the speed brake. Look at my speed come down. Did you see that? Look. I've done nothing except activate an invisible speed brake, and now my speed brake comes back up again. So the plane has no speed brake, but it behaves like it has one. It's so bizarre. I think we can lose some altitude now. Yeah, it's like the old turbo button. There we go. No problem, Stootleman. We'll just, if you want to join, spawn at WATO. That's where we're heading. Mr. Zago, thank you for 5 months. Schwoop, thank you for subbing with Prime. Dean, thank you for 82. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Yeah, we'll be landing on runway 17 at WATO. And then after that, we've got some island hopping to do. We'll be leaving this island forever, ever, ever. AN4211. I swear every week he gives 2 subs. Honestly, I've spotted the pattern now. Every 2 weeks he just chucks in 2 subs. Thank you very much, AN. Man, you look hot today. I don't feel hot, unless you mean I look amazing, in which case, thank you. Jones gave us up, but it's not showing for me. Oh look, he's blushing. Right, we might need to descend a little bit quicker, I'm not sure. I think we will actually. Because the airfield is going to be here somewhere. We want to follow that line of islands in. You was gifted a sub yesterday from Harm, but I missed it. Just wanted to say thanks. Do you know Ultra Zippy? Yesterday, Harm, at the start of the second stream, Harm gave 100 subs. And then when that was kicking off, he then gifted another 25. 125 subs in the space of 5 minutes he gifted. I reckon this is going to be... Let's get on to 1600, I reckon. Yeah, it's going to be here somewhere, I think. I think that's it. Don't say type much, but I promised 100 gift subs per year. It's easier on the wallet to spread it over 2 subs per week. That's very, very generous of you, AN. This guy should be thinking about his landing gear soon. Oh look, his landing gear's appeared. I go 2000 because that looks like quite an elevation though. Well, that's why I said Draco, he should be thinking about his landing gear because he needs to slow down. Should be getting some serious wake turbulence right now. Oh, Pug, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. How long's he got, Pug?
Mile final runway 17.
14 years old. Oh, man. Mr. Hambo, thank you for 4 years. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for 4 years support, Hambone. Doctor said it can last anywhere between a day to a month. Oh. Yeah, fair enough. Rather than let him suffer. Poor guy. Fourteen's a good innings, but it's still sad. Wow. What's that? Dam Busters landed in front? Flying over the Komodo next. Oh yeah. Home of the dragon. Right, so if we take off out of 17 again and then turn to the right and go west. We'll be flying over Komodo. So we'll fly over all these little islands here. We'll fly over the north side of Komodo. And that'll take us to this main island. And we're looking for DB. Right, let's give everybody a chance to line up. Check your barrow, fuel, and all that good stuff. Let's see. No idea what altitude to go to, so we'll go to 3K initially. See how that goes. Handy Hammy, good evening to you. Thank you for 39 months. I do hope you're well. Party of 32 cleared for takeoff. Right, let's go. Well, this is the thing. Marking something. This is the problem when you have a pet, is eventually you've got to say goodbye to the pet. And that's just never easy. I mean, Daw's 11 years old now. He's getting on. Right, up come the flaps. Still haven't been abroad now. Nope. Pug. You don't want that, do you? You don't want that.